Well, we'll now move on to another story in another development. Nigeria's power minister, Adelabu, has declared his intention to contest the 2027 governorship election in Oyo State, borrowing President Tinubu's famous phrase, "Emi Lokan," meaning "it's my turn." Speaking at the event, Adelabu said he has paid his dues after losing 2 previous elections to incumbent governor Seyi Makinde in 2019 and in 2023. Let's take a look.
Lóòótọ́ mo ti ń bá ìrìn àjò ìbọn ọjọ́ ti pẹ́. Èmi gbàgbọ́ pé ọjọ́ tó bá dé lóṣèlú kọ́ ló rí tó mú kọ́ ló mú tó ń wá. Àwa náà ti san dues wa. A ti pay dues wa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni àti bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, honestly.
Àwa àti Ṣèyí náà lájọ ṣe 2019. Àbí?
It is your turn.
2023 Ṣèyí náà lájọ ṣe.
Báwa.
Mo ti wà lórí ìjókòó gbà yẹn. Àbí?
Yókò bẹ́ẹ̀.
2027 yìí Ọlọ́run ti fi hàn pé àwa ló kàn ó.
Àwa ló kàn.
Adelabu ló kàn.
Pẹ̀kẹ̀lẹ̀ mẹ́s ló kàn.
Adelabu tí gbogbo wa náà ní. Àpè Bọ́lá ẹni là ń pè tẹ̀gbígbílé.
Báwa.
Èmi ló kàn 2027.
Adelabu ẹ̀yin ló kàn.
Emi Lokan. Isn't this interesting, guys? Let me take reactions. This person wrote on X, interesting, but if true service is the goal, or your people deserve to see the power in his current office reflect first before trusting him with the entire state. Leadership starts with performance, not promises, not by saying you have paid your dues or it's your turn. Well, Ben Samuel wrote on X, whenever we speak out, the blind fools among us will start their crying. Here we have a sitting minister of power out there campaigning to be governor in 2027 when his energies should be focused on the power sector. It hardly seems like Tinubu is truly steering his government. Otherwise, this will be an outright sackable offense. Meanwhile, another minister forged his university certificate, and our APC-led Senate still screened and confirmed him. Bow and go. When are we going to get this right? Meanwhile, Pastor Tunde Bakare, founder of Citadel Global Community Church, has revealed that he's under immense pressure to join the African Democratic Congress opposition coalition, but has firmly ruled out the possibility. While speaking on Saturday during his inaugural edition of the Citadel School of Governance Dialogue Series, Bakare said the last time he knew anything about the ADC, it was about a plane that crashed, adding that having given birth to a party like the APC, he wouldn't want to kill himself. Dr. Abati, I'm coming to you on this story. I'll take this tweet, which has been trending on social media. This person wrote on X, APC is your child. Pastor, just come out and say you don't want to offend a very strong person. Another person wrote on X, Pastor Tunde Bakare should not gaslight Nigerians. He's part of APC and a staunch Tinubu supporter. Nobody wants him in the ADC or in any plan towards removing APC from government in 2027. Another ex-user wrote, that's the spirit of loyalty and consistency. Pastor Tunde Bakare understands that APC is a vision built on progress and reform. No matter the pressure, true leaders stand firm with their principles and legacy. Hashtag APC Renewed Hope. Obviously, that is an APC supporter. Dr. Abati, like I said, I'd like to come to you on the story. I want you to, tie those two stories together. First, we see the Minister of Power, campaigning heavily that he's going to, run the next election as governor. And now we also hear Pastor Tunde Bakare saying that APC is his child. Your thoughts on the story, and I'll come to you.
Okay, very quickly. This fairly straightforward.
Yes.
Adelabu, the Minister of Power, saying that, our Lokan, Emi Lokan, that he would like to be the next governor of Oyo State. Well, it is within his right to express his ambition. and imitating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. After all, it was Oscar Wilde who says that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Although Oscar Wilde also added that mediocrity pays to greatness. Yesterday, however, I was saying that, look, our Lokan, Emi Lokan, has become some kind of COVID-19 kind of affliction. Everybody wanting to be that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But it doesn't mean that while other persons express their ambition, it doesn't mean that they will be as successful or as capable as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in seeing that ambition to reality. But Minister of Power Adelabu is right to say, well, he too wants to be governor. It's a very legitimate thing to say. In fact, I was surprised. While he was speaking in Yoruba, there was one man there who said, Bawa! And I was shocked whether some Egba people have relocated into his camp.
What is Bawa?
In Egba land.
Yes.
When they say Baisi,
yes.
The answer is Bawa instead of the standard orthodox Yoruba.
What is Bawa?
Okay. Is it like this? That is the way it is.
Great.
Yeah, some Egba people looking also for stomach infrastructure were in the background in that matter. Okay, the same principle with regard to Pastor Tunde Bakare, namely about individual rights.
Yes.
And the right to make your own choice. And Pastor Bakare, being a lawyer, is making it clear that, look, he doesn't want to be part of ADC that will crash. He's expressing his opinion. He says he's one of the founding fathers of the APC, and everyone knows that. And he's been involved in the process of political commentary in addition to his work as, a pastor, a shepherd in the Lord's vineyard. So he can also make his choice.
Yes.
Those who are saying he doesn't have the right to talk like that, no. They cannot dictate to him. He has the rights under the Constitution. And he can also, as I pointed out yesterday, participate in politics. He has the right of association, which is within the Constitution. Very quickly, as to some of the points you raised earlier, I think that Vice President Shettima is on point when he says that Aliko Dangote is an institution. Indeed, he is. To the extent that he has spent his entire career in the business space, creating opportunities for other people, creating jobs, building society, supporting governments, including governments that have tried, to sabotage him, either openly or clandestinely. And he's a man that deserves to be honored. And so Vice President Shettima was right, telling the Nigerian Economic Summit that this is a man that should be supported. If we do not support him, investors, outsiders, will be discouraged from coming to invest, because they will say, if you don't treat your own man well, then what is it that we will face? As for Pengasan and all of that, look, in some other countries, by now Festus Usifo will be in detention, will be in jail. Bayo Julari of NNPC Limited said, Nigeria lost over 3 days 600,000 barrels of crude oil.
All right.
What is that if not sabotage?
Right.
The National Security Advisor he said to be, talking to these people. No, questions should be raised about labor laws in a dispensation under President Tinubu, who says he's promoting private enterprise. Number two, about the integrity of these new generation labor leaders who will make noise in public and will go and prostrate at night, at midnight, to go and ask for forgiveness. The interest of ordinary people who are involved within that loop is what is affected.
All right, fantastic. I mean, the story about Tunde Bakare, though, Rufai, a quick comment on that. I mean, he's, again, talking about politics. I mean, this time around, he was in a school. I mean, we see these religious leaders, going ahead to speak about, I mean, I thought it was quite weird when he talked about the ADC. The only time he heard about the ADC was a plane crash.
ADC was an airline.
I know that. 101%.
With all respect.
Yes.
I think that was the most insensitive thing to have said, because there were families and lives that were lost in that ADC plane crash, I will remember. And please do not bring their family members into politics. As regards the claim of that they set up the APC together, if you tell some people to write the history of APC, they will say otherwise. But the likes of Mr. Tunde Bakare, Pastor Tunde Bakare, came in from the CPC fold. So he's known to come from different political parties and they morph into the APC. And he'll be loyal to the APC, definitely. In fact, he'll be loyal to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his very good friend, that he tried to go against in the last election cycle, but things didn't go in his favor. And now he has gone to visit Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of the country, his very good friend. And they've sorted out things. So it's still in his best interest because, you know, when you also wait, the opposition is largely in disarray. And I'm sure he has done his calculation that there's a strong possibility that, you know, President Tinubu and the APC have stability leading up to 27 election. So he would definitely go where he's, you know, bread is buttered and where he has, you know, concession and friendships and things like that. So you see, it's just the normal political thinking of average Nigerian politician, as far as I'm concerned. For them, it's just like Bayo Adelabu saying in Lokan. It's about them. You see, the 3 reasons why politicians run in Nigeria. For their ego, for their friends and family, to be able to wield political power, to be able to wield influence. The people is always last on the pecking order. Nobody runs. Nobody spend that amount of money they spend in running for politics because they want to better their lives. If they want to better their lives, they would rather be content doing charity and go and set up NGO. But they are not for that. They are for power. That's all they want. And that's why they come and say, Lokan. And really, in all fairness, he's been running for a while. And you know, because when you look at it on the pecking order, Sheyi, Makinde is fast living. You know, these were the contemporaries that they've been running for a bit. If he gets APC ticket, what did you say? Bawa.